Fight!
We have another mode to complain about. It's Fortnite Festival. I don't like it anymore for the past maybe few seasons, for maybe 3 or 4 seasons, I have not played Fortnite Festival once at all. I don't even know how it looks like at all. Now, some of you may be like, how the heck do you not know how Fortnite Festival looks like? You haven't played it at all that much? Yes, I haven't played in a long time. One of my friends keeps on begging me to play it, but I never ever play it because I'm like, yeah, I'll do it when I'm in a grave. By the way, I know the thumbnail is Festival Stage Jam, but it's still Fortnite Festival, so I'm gonna count it as one. We're still gonna talk about Stage Jam and Battle Stage as well. But for now, we're gonna talk about the regular festival and why I don't like it anymore. I actually remember back then, I used to play every update that it got, all the time. I would be like, oh, new update to this mode, let me try it out. And then I kind of stopped doing that after Season 3 came out for Fortnite Festival. Because then I noticed that Epic didn't change a single thing at all in Season 3. Kept the same stuff from Season 2 except for the pass, but just was lazy. And then they changed it when Season 4 came out. I believe it was Season 4. That's when Metallica came. They actually decided to combine them together and make some stuff in Battle Royale, like a loot island, a item, and everything. That's when Fortnite Festival started to not die a little bit. And then Season 5 came out, and it was an entire season. What I mean by is we had to face off of a terrible season in Chapter 5, not the worst season of Chapter 5, but maybe one of. And we had to arguably probably one of the worst festival passes with a better concert. Speaking of concerts were around during maybe Season 4. We had concerts for Metallica, and people are saying that it's garbage. I don't agree, because I will tell you why in a minute. I know Season 4, I didn't like it as much, but that concert was way more better. I'm not gonna count Kid Laroi, because, he was not part of Festival. He did have a concert, but I'm not counting the concerts that are not part of a festival. I am gonna count the remix finale, because Snoop Dogg was part of the festival pass. So I'm technically gonna count that one. Or should I not? I'm gonna count it technically because he was part of the festival pass for a little while. That was the only time that they had more effort and brought Season 4 back. During November when I think it was Season 5 or no, I think it was Season 6 of Festival. I don't know. I haven't played it in a while. I don't really pay attention. Season 6, yeah. No, not Season 6. It was Season... I can't really remember as much. Whatever season was, I don't care at all. I just don't really care for festivals, so if I get a season wrong, don't grab your torches and pitchforks at me. I don't know. To be honest, I won't lie to you. Festival was fun for a little while. Yeah, we got that Festival Pass, and then we got another one, and if you remember in one of my videos, Oddest Game of Fortnite, I was wearing that exact same skin. I don't remember what it's called, but I was wearing it for one reason, because I sometimes wear new skins, and that's a new skin I got. I didn't buy it. I've told in previous videos when I wore that skin, and when I was starting to wear that skin for just maybe a day or two, I was trying to get a win with it, and I usually wear skins for maybe a day or more or something, which can explain why I wear odd-looking skins sometimes, and why you may question why I wear those skins. You may be like, how am I wearing those skins, and why am I wearing those skins? Well, I do that because you gotta, it makes no sense if you just buy a skin and then never wear it again. And then Season 7 came out. Now, this is the season where I started archiving my festival skins that I get from the crew. I would argue to anyone that this is the worst festival pass of all time. I think I just said one of them was the worst a while ago, but I consider this one to be the worst. Because this season had one of the worst concerts in the world. This thing was worse than Metallica's concert. How is it worse? I don't know. Metallica actually had effort. This one just had no effort at all. You know what you do? You click your left and right key, or whatever it is on your key that you have to move left and right with. And you have to move your analog stick, your left analog stick, left and right. That's not smart or putting in any effort. What the frick was that? Hey, at least you get 50,000 XP. That's nice. It's so worth it now because I'm getting 50,000 XP to move left and right. I was gonna make a previous video on it talking about how bad it was, but I guess this is my video. I mean, it can explain why it's a bad festival pass, because it released during Lawless. Which, to remind you, Lawless is a terrible season. I'm just gonna say the seasons of what festival pass there is. To be honest, during the Marvel season, I kinda stopped playing festival because it was kinda getting boring. We're gonna get a new one soon, and we don't know who it is, and I don't believe any leakers that say who it is, because to be honest, leakers, whenever they just say stuff like this, they'll say, oh, this person's coming out, or this person's coming out. And you know who's coming out instead? Someone who's already been in the game. Now, let's talk about Battle Stage and why it sucked so badly. Battle Stage came out during Wrecked when Metallica was in the game. And to be honest, Battle Stage at this point is just kinda as dead as, more dead than LEGO Expeditions. Because I have only played Battle Stage maybe 2 times and then never touched it again. Battle Stage was a fail, and I don't think Epic updates it anymore. We say goodbye to Festival Battle Stage. You will not be missed because Festival Battle Stage is a terrible mode as much as Festival, but maybe even worse than Festival because it gets no players at all. How has it not been removed? Some people at the drawing board were like, let's add this. And then they were like, give him $1 million raise. Yeah, that $1 million raise gave you like 800 players. Now let's talk about Stage Jam or whatever it's called. Now, Stage Jam was fun for only just XP. Because at this point, the only players who just play it just AFK there and just do nothing but just grind XP and do absolutely nothing on there. I may have been one of those people that would just do nothing at all. I'd do nothing. I wouldn't do anything at Festival Stage Jam, and I would just stand there, maybe play a beat or something, and start friendships with someone who I will not be friends with anymore, maybe after like 2 weeks after they stop playing the game. To be honest, I have not played it in maybe a year. I don't like it once, and I never will like it in any way at all. It wasn't put if no thought was put into Festival Stage Jam. They sometimes would ruin it, and then sometimes would, fix it, and then ruin it again with the map, because instead, sometimes they would make us go in the very back, where it all just sucked and stuff, and not make us go in the front, and then they updated it for Star Wars, and I don't know if they updated it again, but that was during last year's Star Wars theme. That also sucked, by the way. Just saying, not this current one, but the May the 4th for last year, that one sucked. They just focus on the metaverse more with the Star Wars theme, and the festival Stage Jam. Battle Stage wasn't a thing yet. Stage Jam, they decided to update that, which they shouldn't have done because they shouldn't have made it in the first place. Obviously, Festival might not go anywhere anymore. Maybe they might fix it, maybe they won't. But Festival is in a bad state right now, and if I have to complain more about most of the metaverse, then I will, because what is wrong with it at the current moment? Thank you all for watching, everyone. I'll see y'all next time.
Supreme victory!